My name is Lisa Ferrerio, and I have osteogenesis imperfecta, or brittle bones, and I have used a wheelchair all of my life. That doesn't stop me from doing the things that I love: being a wife, mother, daughter, sister, friend, and a great cook. The most important thing to me is my family and friends and the community that we have created. We celebrate life and entertain a lot. We have many dinners and parties, and all of them revolve around food and love. I hope you can use some of these recipes to do the same with your family. Hi everybody! Since it is officially spring, today I am going to make a frittata, which involves eggs for spring. A frittata is an Italian-based egg dish similar to an omelet or a crustless quiche. What's awesome about it is that you can add whatever you like, just as you would an omelet. So today I chose spinach, mushrooms. My mom doesn't really prefer mushrooms, but we're not going to tell her they're in there. Some green onion, some basil, and then tomato and cheese. You can add meat, of course, sausage and bacon, but today I'm going to go with just the veggies. So I'm going to get these vegetables chopped up and then set them aside. They're going to go into my saute pan for a little bit, and then we're going to mix the eggs in the bowl and get those ready to go in. A frittata is a super easy dish, but it looks really, really nice. It looks like you spent a very long time on it and you really knew what you were doing, and those are the kind of dishes that I like. So I'm going to start chopping here. Before I do, I wanted to show you, I have probably maybe 10 or 15 cutting boards. I use cutting boards all throughout the day, but this one I thought I'd show you. This is actually a Nisi's cutting board, and it is in the shape of the state of Tennessee. Nisi had a thing for the state of Tennessee when she was young. We don't know why. She hadn't been there. She just loved it. So one Christmas, we got her this cutting board that is in the shape of Tennessee, and she was beside herself. She loved it. And then last year, we actually took a road trip and drove through Tennessee, and she got to spend some time in Nashville and have some Tennessee hot chicken, and it was super fun. So I don't know what it was about Tennessee, but here we have the cutting board. So I'm going to start chopping the green onion, and then I'll go ahead and chop the rest and get them all ready. Okay, so these vegetables are chopped and ready. I usually make a frittata on the weekends because it's really nice. It serves a lot of people. My family loves it. I take it across either when we have company on the weekends to my mom's or to Stacy and Teresa's house, apartment, and it goes really well. And I'll show you how to make it look really nice and finished at the end. So let me just finish up with this. I'm going to slice the tomato so that it can go on the top of the frittata while it bakes, and hopefully you'll be able to see it and it looks really, really pretty. So let me slice that up. Okay, so the veggies are chopped and ready. Now I am going to go ahead and put the eggs in the bowl, crack the eggs. We'll see how many shells go in, but hopefully none. Today I'm going to use 8 eggs, depending on how many people you're serving. Sometimes I use 6, 8, and then I'm going to add probably about a quarter cup of milk. You can add water, or you could add heavy cream, whatever you would like, and then salt and pepper, of course. So I'm going to get cracking these eggs. Okay, so I'm going to whisk these eggs up, and then I will get everything over to the stove and saute the vegetables, and then we'll pour the egg in when it's ready to go in the oven. Okay, here I am at the stove. I am going to put in my spinach into the saute pan on medium heat or so with some olive oil that I've added. So I'm going to put the spinach in. I did about a cup and a half of chopped spinach. Now, you know that when you saute spinach or cook spinach, it wilts down to almost practically nothing, so you can add more if you like. The green onions are going to go in. Let me stir those up a bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in the mushroom. Let's do that. Okay. We'll saute those up. Add a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, the spinach has wilted nicely, so what I'm going to do is get the egg over here that I've whisked up here in the bowl, and I'm going to turn off the heat now. I'm going to dump in the egg directly into the saute pan, but before I do that, this is really important. I am going to make sure that I have some cooking spray all around the sides of the pan. When the frittata is done cooking in the oven and it comes out, we want it to slide nicely out onto our plate in one piece to look really nicely. So you have to have the sides of the pan sprayed so it just slides right out onto your plate. Okay, so the egg is gonna go in. Okay, so the egg is in with the milk that I've added already. Everything has been salted and has pepper. So the last thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna sprinkle the cheese on. I did probably about a quarter cup of cheese. You can add whatever cheese you would like. This was sharp cheddar. And then we're going to put the slices of tomato right on top. Okay, they look fantastic. Okay, so the tomatoes are on. I'm going to sprinkle on the basil, sage, parsley, whatever you would like. And now this goes into the oven. I have the oven at 375 for about 20 or 25 minutes. You want to watch it to make sure it doesn't burn. Okay, it's in, and now we'll wait about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, everybody, I'm back. The frittata is out of the oven. I have used the spatula. It's a fish spatula, but it is my favorite spatula to go around the edges of the frittata to make sure that they are loose from the pan, and hopefully it's gonna slide out and slide on this plate and not across onto the floor. So we're gonna give it a try here. Bear with me, because it's really heavy for me. One of the disadvantages of not being super strong, but I'm gonna deal with it and we're gonna try it. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to top the frittata. Isn't it beautiful? Looks fantastic with the tomatoes that you can see, and the cheese has browned nicely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some arugula and put it right in the center, just like that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Parmesan cheese and sprinkle that over. And then I'm gonna take some balsamic glaze and drizzle that on top of the arugula. To make it really look pretty, and it really is super tasty. Okay, you guys, there it is. Beautiful. It's super easy to make. So why don't you guys try it and send me your pics on Facebook or wherever you can and let me know how it went. But it's really easy and it's beautiful presentation. People will think that you slaved over the oven. And you can serve it with orange juice, or here I have a, really not a Bloody Mary because it's minus the Mary, I think. I didn't put vodka in it. It's just some tomato juice with salt and pepper, and sometimes I put like bacon in it or some celery. And then you can serve it with some crusty bread. But yeah, so enjoy everybody. But also before I go, I didn't have a guest if you noticed. So I wanted to introduce you guys to Bourbon, who made a cameo appearance last time. Bourbon is our cat, so let's see if he'll come out and say hi before we stop filming. Bourbon, Bourbon. Sit right up here. Yes, hi Bourbon. This is Bourbon. He is about 3.5 or almost 4 years old, and he's super smart. Bourbon, yes, give me 5, Burb. Give me 5. Yes, good job, all right. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and enjoy the frittata. See you next time.